Hey guys, Mike from Feed the Bot Marketing here. I've seen a few posts, worried about losing admin access through Facebook or through Manychat, to where they are not able to restrict access to the bot. The bot still runs, but they can't do any changes or anything like that. You could delete all of the flows and everything like that so that the bot just has nothing to pull from, if you really wanted to. But if you're like me, that's a last case resort, because I don't think that far ahead, and I hadn't created a template for my bot yet. So the last thing I want to do is delete all of that hard work. That's why I came up with the kill switch here. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick here. How it's going to work is, let's say get your regular flow, right? This is how it should work. So start your regular flow, no issues, great. Then you come in and you type in your secret keyword, which mine is killbot, right? And it says bot is currently enabled, disable bot. And it gives me a warning, making sure that I know that this is going to stop all automation, may also lead to dissatisfied customers. Of course, I'm going to go anyway. Now the bot is disabled, which means now when I try to activate a flow from here, you can see it says, oh hey, I'm sorry, this bot's currently disabled. If you're the owner, please contact your bot provider for more info. Have a great day. So it works great. You can alert them that it's disabled and that they need to contact you. You can just have it do nothing. That's completely up to you. I'm going to show you how to do the framework to get everything going. Now you could do a couple other things too. You could create like a dynamic block that queries a server for a secret key, and if they don't have that secret key, then it stops all automation processes as well. Either way, this works really well for people who are not insanely familiar with Manychat. If they are familiar with Manychat, they're probably going to be able to circumvent any of these methods anyway. But for those who, they just restrict your, or completely get rid of your Facebook admin access, this is an easy way for you to disable the bot without having that access. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to create a bot field. Not a custom user field, it has to be a bot field. Mine's called bot access. It's a true or false field, as you can see here, set to yes. Yes or true means that the bot is currently enabled, and there's no restrictions. But when that is set to no or false, then that's when it disables all my automations and all my flows. So how do we use this field? Well, at the beginning of every flow, you are going to create a condition here. This condition actually checks the value of that bot access field. Okay, so if it's true, of course, we want to have our regular flow start. But if it's false, that's when we want to deliver the disabled message, if we have any. So the most important thing for this kill switch to work is you need to have this condition at the beginning of every flow. If you forget one of those conditions at the beginning of the flow there, when you do activate your kill switch, any flow without that condition is still going to work just like normal, right? So now, how do we access it? How do we change the bot access field value? Well, we use what I call an admin menu, right? So you create a separate flow. It's going to look roughly like this, very easy. The first thing it does is it checks for super admin. So what I did is I actually created a tag. It's called super admin, and you have to make sure to add that tag to yourself, otherwise you don't have access. And so anytime somebody starts this flow, this is my first step. It's going to check and see if they have that super admin tag. If they do, it's going to go to the second step. If not, they're going to say, hey, you don't have clearance for this area. Okay. So the second step is checking that bot access field and seeing what the value is. So if it's true, meaning the bot is enabled, it's going to tell me right now, okay, the bot is currently enabled. If the bot is disabled, it's going to tell me the bot is currently disabled, and it's going to give me options from there. This is just adds a little bit of a dynamic touch to your admin menu. So if I click disable, I want to make sure that if I'm disabling the bot, I'm really wanting to disable the bot. So I just put a little double check warning for myself. hey, are you sure you want to disable the bot? This is going to stop all automation, may also lead to dissatisfied customers. Of course I'm sure. And I always chuckle. I see these little double smiley faces. Makes me laugh. Oh, let's see here. Then next thing is going to be changing that bot access field. So because I'm disabling it, I'm setting it to no or false. And then it's going to give me a confirmation, okay, the bot is now disabled. And then the next time I run that flow, it's going to check for the value. It's going to see that it's disabled. So then it's going to let me know, and then it's going to give me an option to enable it. If I click enable, there is no double check. Because it's not quite as bad to enable it as it is to disable it. Then it's going to set the bot access to yes or true, which means it's enabled, and it's going to give me my final message, bot is now enabled. So you can flip back and forth between that there. What you have to do is set up a keyword. Mine's killbot. Again, of course, that fires this flow. You can call it admin menu. Honestly, if you're trying to hide it from somebody in Manychat, you might want to title it something a little bit less obvious. Same with your keyword. Make it something that kind of blends in, but something that somebody might not necessarily type or might not ever type. That's why I put killbot in there. So that's kind of how it works there. So again, just to show you, so if we preview the message right now, it's going to say that it's disabled. But if I go in and I type my keyword, killbot, then I can go ahead and enable it. Now it's telling me it's enabled. So then the next time I go back here, preview this, then it's going to tell me, okay, hey, it's enabled. This is your regular flow. So I hope that helps some of you guys. Maybe sparks a little bit more creativity as to other things you can do with an admin menu where you have very limited access to. If you guys have any questions or anything, just shoot me a comment or a message, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, you guys, happy bot building, and have a great night.